Going on, everybody? The Germ here. It finally happened to me. I got the vid, the COVID that is. Finally got it. Today is my first day out in public, kind of. What I mean by that is I'm not going anywhere. I'm not going to any stores or restaurants or businesses or anything. But walking a little bit of a rail trail here that at this portion ends up next to a road. So had COVID all this week, tested positive on Monday, and I want to say it was Sunday night, man. Sunday night, oh my God, I had the chills. I was hot, the chills, hot, back and forth all night. Something wasn't right. I remember Thursday night, I washed my car outside, and I think my feet might have got a little wet. It was a little chilly out that night, and I thought maybe that I had gotten a headache because of that. Friday, I felt like I had a little bit of a headache. And then Sunday, for some reason, that was when shit started to hit the fan for me. And it just, like, didn't feel right. I know two people who had COVID. One person at work who's also out. And Jenna had COVID the week before, which I did see her on Sunday. So I don't think we knew she had COVID at that time. But yeah, ended up with Big C. So my second day, before I tested positive, I think actually Monday was the day I tested positive, right? So the second day, man, I sweated so much, if that's even a word, sweated. I sweated so much that I almost could have wrung my shirt out. It was wet in the front, wet in the rear. My whole entire back was all sweaty. It was really gross. And I couldn't get comfortable. I've been home all week. Today's now Thursday. This is the first time I've even been outside. Decided to take my daughter somewhere. She's been very lucky. She did not get COVID. I think, I don't know. One of those two people gave it to me, though. Either one of my coworkers or Jenna, and I think it was Jenna because, you know, I was close to her, and, you know, we hugged and stuff like that. So, I don't know. My coworker, I wasn't very close to him. He sits at a different area than I do. That's a pretty good distance away, and this week has been, last week was very slow business-wise, so we didn't conversate even very much at all. I know it doesn't take much, but it just makes more sense. It doesn't matter where I got it from, but whatever, you know. With Jenna's feeling much better. She had it a lot worse than I did. I actually didn't have it that bad from what I hear. I can tell my voice has changed a little bit. It's still a little off. I don't know if you guys can tell or not. And she's calling me right now, and I can't answer because I'm filming this video. So, yeah, I brought her some soup. I made some homemade chicken noodle soup. Brought that to her one night, left it at her door after I found out she did have COVID, and no contact. A couple days later, after I made that, I made her something else. What did I make? I made a pork chop. I made her brownies. And I feel like I made something else. I grilled chicken at 9 o'clock in the morning for me and Bella. This is when I didn't have COVID. And I saved half of it for me and Bella and brought the rest down to Jenna so she could make sure she ate. She's living now like a half an hour away, so it's not exactly the most convenient thing, but when you care about somebody, you do things for them because you care about them, right? So you want to make sure they could eat. You want to make sure they could feel better. I brought her COVID tests. And she's back to work now. She's feeling good. She had it definitely worse than I did. She had headaches every day. I had headaches, I think, the first 2 days, but mainly my big thing was the sweats, man. That was weird. And just sleeping. I was so freaking tired. And, you know, you're talking about somebody who's been running. I've been running a lot. I've been running like a week and a half. Just the last week before I didn't have COVID, I was just tired. Maybe that was a sign of it. And then this week, obviously, I just don't have the energy to run, so I haven't run at all. Getting a little swampy over here, a little swamp. Hopefully the swamp thing doesn't come and get me. But yeah, I'm feeling back to normal. I got one more day of rest. I'm sick of being home. I want to go back to work. I want to see people. I don't want to wear N95 inside my house when my daughter's home. I'm sick of disinfecting things. My house has gotten pretty clean over the last couple days. Today I spent like 3 hours cleaning the house. I've watched so many movies. I watched, I'm trying to remember some Expendables, I think it's called, 3, with Sylvester Stallone, Arnold Schwarzenegger. A lot of good actors in there. I watched, for some reason last night, Scary Movie, the original one, and then I watched part 2, and then I remembered how bad it was. I watched a lot of movies. What else did I watch? Taking Woodstock. I like that one. That one's interesting. I wanted to see that one a long time. Jeffrey Dean Morgan's got a small part in that, and Max Yasgur is played by I can't remember his name. Eugene. I can't remember his name. Yeah, so that's it. I've barely played any video games. I have no energy for that. I organized my game collection. I put a couple games away that I've been procrastinating. I cleaned out one of my cars. Going for a walk now for the first time, and then I'm going to walk back to the car and then clean it. I'm going to do the windows and the dashboard and stuff like that. But yeah, I've been, I guess you could say I've been lucky. COVID has not been that bad for me. So that's the update on what's going on, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. It's a very beautiful out. It's been a very beautiful week. A good week to be home. Sucky week to have COVID. All right, guys. Until next time, like, share, subscribe. If this is your first time watching, make sure you hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. Also, check out the Germ on Facebook. All right, guys. Until next time, I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks so much for watching.